brought into it. Mm, just sending out all our lob links. What is up, football fan? Oh, dropped my phone. All right, let's redo that. What is up, football fans? We are going to review week 17 and talk about some UFC 300 today. College football playoffs. We have Michigan against Alabama. We have UT against Washington. What do I know about those games? Absolutely freaking nothing. So we will have a video on them later. It's gonna be interesting. I bartend both games. My camera's gonna be focusing a lot. We'll get that fixed one day. But two really good games. It's gonna be really interesting. We are going to get into yesterday's games. Week 17 review. We started off with the Bucks and the Packers. That was last week. Wow. Why is it? I was like Bucks and Packers. There we go. Bucks and Saints. All right. Bucks and Saints. I mean, I don't really know what to say here. The Saints won 23-13, and I'm pretty sure it was 20-0. Bucks just had an off game. It was a division game. It's always scrappy between the Bucks and the Saints. That's all I can say about that. Nothing crazy. I mean, just everyone on the Bucks not playing with a lot of urgency, bad throws, bad play calls. Division game, really close division. I mean, what's the Saints record? I thought it was a close division. It might not even be too close anymore. It's just not going to tell me the Saints record. I got to click the thing 400 times. Yeah, okay. We're not doing that. We're going to assume it's still a close division. I think they said the Bucks pretty much have it locked up, but we'll see. 7-9, I think. Yeah, something like that. Next we have the Texans and the Titans. Why does it keep going back to that week? It is trolling me to the fullest extent. There we go. Dolphins, Ravens. Yeah. The Ravens are here. They are them 56-19. Dolphins are super injured team. When I redid my Super Bowl predictions, I had them going, but they're just so injured. Waddle out, Mostert out. They've lost Connor Williams. They've now lost Bradley Chubb. They lost a linebacker a few weeks ago. I mean, that is just a super, super hurt team. Yeah, but taking nothing away from the Ravens, they're still a top team competing. The Ravens are dogs, so I mean that's got to be our Saints and Tampa 8-8. Nice. Yeah, Ravens are dogs. That's probably our Super Bowl favorite right now. The thing about this year's playoffs, anybody can get upset. Anyone. I mean, the Browns could come in and upset the Ravens. The freaking Rams could come in and upset the 49ers or anyone else. I mean, it's a really, really close playoff race. And I think this is probably going to be one of the best playoffs we've seen in a few years because Patrick Mahomes isn't running it. We have the Rams and the Giants. The Giants giving these playoff teams some scrappy games. They're trying to keep someone out. I like it. I like they're not giving up. Rams come out with the dub in the end. I mean, Puka Nacua, that is our offensive rookie of the year. I think he took an 80-yard pass to the crib off a broken tackle, spinning like athlete. He's just an athlete, and you'd love to see it. You love to see them go from Cooper Kupp to Puka Nacua. I don't think Cooper Kupp will be on the team next year, but we'll see. We have Raiders, Colts. This is the first time I'm looking at the score to this game. Not much to care about here. I mean, the Colts still fighting for playoffs, but they got the dub they needed. The Raiders are just bad. Not going to say much on that. Max Crosby hit my over. I still missed the parlay, so there we go on that. Patriots, Bills, 21-27. Now, that would be crazy to me if I haven't been saying all year the Bills are frauds. I was just looking at a notification. The Bills are frauds. They always play down to their opponent. I really wanted the Patriots to win this. Next week, Bills, Dolphins for the division. That's going to be interesting. Titans, Texans, 3-26. Texans finally get CJ Stroud back. They get Nico Collins back. The Titans are dog shit. I mean, yeah, the Titans are terrible. Sorry, they're talking in our fantasy league that I won. Lost to Tyler yesterday in one of them. Crazy. We both had a 91% start sit rate, and I lose because I start the wrong person. That sucked. We got Eagles, Cardinals. Cardinals 35-31. Another scrappy team coming to upset the big dogs. Quit focusing, bro. That shit makes me mad. Another scrappy team coming to upset the big dogs. The big dogs, the big bums in the playoffs. Eagles looking bad. They're looking bad both sides of the ball. They can't get it to can't get it together at the same time. I mean, on offense and defense, you either got the defense playing for their life because the offense can't get it together. You got the offense playing for their life because the defense is letting them drive downfield. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. The defense let the Cardinals march down the field and score a game-winning touchdown. We have Panthers, Jags. We're not going to talk about this. It was 26-0. Travis Etienne fucked me in playoffs, so that was very interesting. We got Falcons, Bears. Bears 37-17. Take a dub and lock in the number 1 draft pick all on the same day. So that's interesting. Get whatever the head coach name of the Falcons out of there. 1, he looks stupid. I'm sorry. He doesn't look like a great NFL coach. 2, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. I feel like the Bears have a lot of potential. Everyone thinks they're going quarterback at 1. Justin Fields has been looking good. I think you go Marvin Harrison Jr. at 1. You take that next pick. You trade it back. You draft an O-lineman. You get draft capital for next year. Maybe you get a second or third round pick. Maybe you get a second or third round pick and you set yourself up to make a playoff run because you got a good young team. I think you build off what you're doing at the end of this year. Next, we have the 49ers. What is up, Wiley? We have the 49ers and the Commanders. 49ers win 27-10. As they should. They're officially the number 1 seed because the Eagles are dog piss. Lineman back to back. I like that. I just don't think they should give up on Justin Fields. The potential is there. 49ers, Commanders. 49ers run through them. Obviously, it's the Commanders. I mean, could you imagine being benched as the quarterback of the Commanders and then the guy they're benching you for gets hurt in practice and they're like, well, bud, we need you again. That's sickening. Funny story. This is sad. I feel bad for the 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, calf injury. We know how those calf injuries and hamstring injuries really hinder him. So I hope this week off, they're going to sit all their starters this next week. I hope this week off does them well. I hope we get actual healthy Christian McCaffrey for playoffs. Those calf injuries are tricky, though. We have Steelers Seattle. I was happy to lose this because I had Najee, and I was like, fight for me, Najee, fight! But in the end, that fight, yeah, he gets 2 weeks off. That fight wasn't enough. I still lost. Yeah, Steelers beating Seattle. I think since the Vikings lost, we're still in playoffs. I'm going to have to look at a playoff picture. We're right there for playoffs. We have to win this next week regardless. Dallas and FC chip appearance. It's home field. I don't know. I mean, I can see them going to the chip for the NFC, but there's some scrappy teams they're going to have to play to get there. We got Bengals. We got Chiefs. We got a Chiefs dub in siding. They finally, what's his name, caught a ball. I forget. Yeah, the dude that's been dropping the balls all year. Dog shit receiver. Ravens versus Lions, Super Bowl 58. That would be ridiculous. Lions beat them in Dallas divisional round. I'm ready to see. I don't know about y'all. I am so excited to watch as long as seeding stays the same. I'm so excited to watch Lions Rams. I think that's going to be a banger. We got Chargers Broncos 16-9. Jared Stidham came out and beat the dog piss out of the Chargers. Congratulations, poor Russell Wilson being the fucking scapegoat for the Broncos the last 2 years. Where's Russ going? There's been talks. Falcons, New England, Ravens. Y'all said Ravens? Y'all said Russ to the Ravens? That's what I heard. Packers, Vikings, 33-10. The Vikings had to sell me and Tyler last night on the parlay. Of course they did. I want to talk about how bad the Vikings head coach is real quick. All right. Win and in. You hear me? Win and in. We bench our quarterback that just fought in OT the playoff Lions that could have been fighting for the 1 seed this last week. We're going to bench him that got us to OT, and we're going to play this dog rookie quarterback I've never heard of. I mean, maybe I'm tripping. They pulled a quarterback 4 out of nowhere. And they're like, you know what? We're going to play you for a game that could clinch us the playoffs. What are we doing? God, they're stupid, bro. Such a stupid head coach. A game we didn't talk about. Lions, Cowboys. Cowboys won off a technicality. And I'm glad I watched Rex Ryan explain this today. 68 walks up and reports. We all know that. Why do 3 linemen walk up at the same time? Because you don't want the defense to know until the ball is about to be snapped what lineman's reporting. So he comes up, he reports. The ref messes up. He thinks 70 reports because 70's been reporting all game. 70 didn't report, 68 reported. It is not the player's fault. Very, very much a reffing error. And another thing I didn't know, they go over pre-game. The refs come in. The coach is like, here's our trick plays we might run. He went over that play to a T, and they still fucked it up. Now they're human. They're human. It happens. But man, the Lions won that game, bro. That's just sickening. Scoot Henderson, 1 point to win? You're lying to me. Hold on. What's that on? Underdog? Scoot Henderson might not score 1 point. Yeah, I don't have that. Scoot Henderson might not score 1 point for you with his bum ass. So that's just really not a lock. Yeah. That wraps up that week. Let's go on to next week. We got Steelers, Ravens. Ravens are sitting everybody. We might not even go over this week this much. This might be one of the most entertaining games. Are Colts winning in, or are they done? That's an insane projection right there. I don't know if Colts are winning in. If Colts are winning in, that'll be interesting. Jets, Patriots. I mean, that'll be a good game because Bucks have to win. Vikings, Lions. Lions are sitting all their starters. God. I mean, it's week 18. It's really not going to be anything too insane. Yeah. Oh, this one, Bills, Dolphins. Both are going to be playing their starters. That's for the division. That's for the division right there. They'll both play their starters. They need a dub to go to playoffs. The Cowboys play their starters? Because if they lose, that's for the division right here. I mean, if they lose and Eagles win, that's for the division. Chiefs, Chargers, they're not playing their starters. Rams, 49ers. Neither of them are going to play their starters. Broncos, Bucks, or Broncos, Raiders. We're not even going to talk about that game. Eagles, Giants. Eagles probably play their starters. Seattle's Cardinals, we're playing our starters. They're going to play their starters just to try to upset us, little fucking bitches. Rams by 3. Who do they? Yeah, the 49ers. That would be, yeah, I mean, they don't care. They're already locked into the 1 seed. Browns, Bengals. Probably both play their start. No, Bengals will probably play their starters to try to upset the Browns. Bengals are eliminated, though, I believe. Jags, Titans, no one cares. Yeah. That is the end of the football segment. It is time. Do we have any UFC 300 news? Got any UFC 300 news? Leon apparently announced he's fighting at UFC 300, so that main card's starting to round out a little bit. We got UFC 300. Obviously, title defense against Belal Muhammad. Does he trains with? I wonder if he celebrates Ramadan though. That could be some host stuff from Leon. That'd be pretty messed up. Yeah, we got Leon probably gonna fight UFC 300, so we're looking at probably. I'm sticking with my main event, Izzy and Pereira at light heavyweight. This will probably be co-main because Islam's not gonna fight on it. I'm gonna say this is co-main. And I'm gonna say Julie Grasso and Wei Li, who have already been in the talks to fight at 300 for their strap. Conor McGregor not fighting on UFC 300. Conor McGregor is fighting June 29th, International Fight Week, against Michael Chandler at 185? 185? What the frick? That's a lot of weight, little fella. That's a lot of weight. He must have just won a box. I think Michael Chandler takes him down and beats the piss out of him. We'll see, though. We'll see. Do we have any? Let's look at the other announced fights on that. What's our card for January, bro? Oh my God! Scroll down. What's our card for? What is it? UFC 297. That's Du Plessis, and yeah, wasn't a really crazy card. I mean, it's got some names on it. We got coming up January 20th. We're back, baby. We got Sean Strickland versus Dricus Du Plessis. Strickland, a very, very minor favor. Hey, he been juiced up since he was on that electric wheelchair. Conor can't lose that muscle that fast. You're right. Sean Strickland, Dricus Du Plessis. Sean Strickland only a 148 favor. This is going to be very, very interesting. I think Du Plessis wins this. I think Sean Strickland is a good, scrappy fighter. I don't think he's technical enough to keep the belt. We'll see, though. I mean, I love Sean Strickland, so Raquel Pennington, Mayra Bueno Silva. That's going to be a really good fight. Bueno Silva has been on a run. I say that while she's probably lost like her last one or something. No, she's been on a run. Clearing out the division to get that title shot. She's won 4 of her last 5. So that'll be interesting. Oh, she's the one that's standing, guillotined Holly Holm. Bueno Silva is a freaking dog. She got that dog in her. Yeah. Neil Magny, Mike Malott. Mike Malott favored, unranked fighter. I think I've watched him fight recently. He's a pretty scrappy guy. He's won three out of his 3 fights in the UFC. I see you. They moving you up fast. Mickey Gall in 2002. Where the fuck is he at now? You still in the UFC, bud? Probably not. We got Arnold Allen, Movsar Eliov, 2 really scrappy guys. Good to see Arnold Allen fighting again. When's the last time you fought, bud? April 15th. Oh, you lost to Max Holloway. Yep, beat Calvin Kattar, beat Dan Hooker. He's been a little inactive. Arnold Allen, always a good fight, though. Dominique Reyes fighting Carlos Ulrich. Dominique Reyes not the favorite. Dominique Reyes probably about to fall out. Ferguson versus Diaz. Did you just bark? I did bark. Ferguson versus Nick Diaz? Fuck no. No one wants to watch that. Please, Ferguson, retire. Dominique Reyes. And no one wants to watch Nick Diaz fight after the bullshit he pulled last time. Dominique Reyes, Carlos Ulrich. I mean... Brad Katona, who just won Ultimate Fighter fighting Garrett Armfield, whoever the hell that is. Katona favored. Katona does train with Conor, so that'll be interesting. Curtis Blades on the undercard. Ooh. Curtis Blades versus Marc-Andre Barrelot. I feel like we've seen this dude fight recently. I feel like he's decision, submission, a submission loss. That's weird. He's already fighting number 13. He's had like 1 win in the last 3. 2 50-year-old fighters in the elderly fighting match. Oh, God. All right, we're going to look at UFC 298. That's enough 297. Let's see if they've... Hermanson versus Pfeiffer? Yeah, brother. I would change my last name. Volk Topuria. Volk Topuria, that's going to be a really not good fight unless Volkanovski's falling off for some reason, which I don't think he is. We have Merab versus Henry Cejudo, which actually be a really good fight. They have a really pretty similar fighting style, so that'll be really interesting. Tuivasa versus Tybura. I'm actually surprised these guys I'm actually surprised these guys haven't fought before, so that's really interesting. I think it'll be a really good matchup. 9 and 10, both guys knockout artists. This is what we want in the heavyweight division. We got Jeff O'Neal versus Ian Gary. Good matchup right here. Neil's scrappy. He's a scrappy guy. He's a boxer. He got some submissions under his belt. We got Ian the Cuck Gary, 7 knockouts, one. So this, hey, it's a really good stylistic matchup right here. One's 6'3" and one's 5'11". You're tall as hell. Why are you in this division? Yeah. I'm not even y'all not about to set me up to try to stay her name. Tatiana Suarez and Amanda Lemos. There we go. This dude looks like a created character. This is a guy I created on UFC 3. He's winning this fight. 2 knockouts, 7 submissions. KO, sub, decision, sub, KO. What a demon. Man, Park. Lost to Kevin Holland, then went on a streak. I like it. I like it. Oh, scroll down. This is why I hate UFC's website. Ikram is a dog, though, so that'll be really interesting. I'm actually surprised. Oh, they don't have odds on this? That's actually funny. Ikram is a dog, dude. KO. Yeah. It's going to be a war. Really bad matchup for Hernandez. I've seen DeLima fight and Justin Taffa. This is actually a really good matchup. We got some heavyweight bangers on here that people aren't gonna respect. These are some prelim. Miranda Maverick fighting on the very first fight against Andre Lee. That'll be interesting. That's a low fight on here for it to be a good matchup like that. Let's see if we have any 299 announcements. O'Malley versus Vera. I've been wanting O'Malley versus Vera for a long time. I said 4 years ago when they ran it the first time, I said, and anyone can vouch this. I've been saying this for years. I said these two guys are going to run it back for the strap one day. And what are they doing? They're running it back for the scrap. They're doing it. Gilbert Burns finally making another appearance against Jack Della Maddalena. These names are getting ridiculous. Give me Gilbert Burns. Kevin Holland, Michael Page. I hope Kevin Holland beats the dog shit out of Michael Page, bro. Curtis Blade. This guy's actually really good. Almeida. That'll be really interesting. Both guys really good on the ground, really good at stand up. What's this dude's 12 submissions to 7 knockouts? That's ridiculous. What's yours? You're more of a wrestler though. Go back, frick. Oh my god, I did not mean to. There, bro. Click your name. 12 knockouts. See, he doesn't have any subs, but like I said, he's a wrestler, so he's really good he's pretty good on the ground, especially for a heavyweight. Chikarigan, Macy Barber. We love a good Macy Barber appearance. Good little jiu-jitsu practitioner right there. Hopefully he can beat Caitlin. Gamrot, always a good fight. RDA, always a good fight. Those guys are going to go to war. Peter Yan and Song Yadong, really slept on fight. 2 really technical guys. Peter Yan looking to get back in the dub column, I think. Yeah, he's been taking some freaking L's, bro. Yep, L, dub, L. Hate to see it, bro. Really good fighter. Pedro Munoz, Kyler Phillips. Don't know too much about Phillips. Pedro Munoz is one of those, he's a scrappy guy. He's going to stay up there in the rankings. Lauren Murphy. Yeah, I don't know these guys too much. Yeah. All right, guys. That is it for the Any Given Monday podcast. I'm going to go create some shorts, try to learn some college football within a few hours. I'm glad everybody came to listen live every Monday around noon. I appreciate all of y'all, and we will catch y'all at the next show.